My good Lord Ramiro, Lords Biron, Longueville, and Dumaine do send thee such greetings and salutations as befits thy name and office, and request entrance to this royal court. Bid these good lords a welcome, and to enter here at their leisure. It hath been too long and far too dull without the esteemed company of such as they. Convey such sentiments hence, and once again bid them a welcome. Here's payment for thy pains. Mark, thou makes full use of thy voice, for they are friends of the king, and therefore friends of mine. I shall, sir, on mine honour, and make reference most particular to thy friendship. I feel the world turn around me, for though I am in it, I am not of it. Yet whilst there is in me much anticipation and expectation of what these noblest of nobles and our soon-to-return king shall have, at the first, to meet them all again as brothers, and at the second, to go in suit of their respective loves, I shall behold only these events at second hand, as doth a blind man receive report of rich colour described. And when my stewardship of the state be o'er, what then? Perhaps the king shall find another task to keep me from myself. For should it pass that I my wretched self cannot divert to some other purpose, then would I surely find a means my life's light to extinguish. Yet for the nonce I must by my duty bide, and as behind a mask, dark thoughts must hide. My lords, I bid thee welcome to this house of Navarre, and to this court. It hath for a 12-month lacked thy sort. Ramiro, Lord Protector, to thee do I my greetings bring. To be here and so welcomed doth make mine own heart sing. My lord, as there spake Biron, so say I. It brings a joyful aspect to mine eye. My lord, to see these voices add mine to the chorus, to see thee in this court before us. Well said, gentlemen all. When thou wert last here, didst thou undertake all worldly pleasure to forego, in pursuit of virtuous study? Unless so to do would make thee forsworn, I bid thee use this house as thine own, until the return of our sovereign lord, who we await expectantly. I thank thee, sir, for thine hospitality, and right glad am I to say that particular undertaking was happily voided, so we are free to partake of any worldly pursuit. And what news, sir, of that goodly, godly man and his hermitage? I have sent forth a long-served retainer and trusted friend, who thou may know, the good Victor, some 5 days gone, to attend the king. As yet, I have no word yet received, by post or other dispatch, but I am confident that they shall both be safe returned to make celebration with us ere long. Likewise, I thank thee, sir, and shall avail myself of such pleasures as are here available, for me, though I venture shall not be too long a celebration. Why for not long, sir? I thank thee also for thine hospitality, and if Dumaine will allow, I shall to thee explain. This lusty bachelor, I'll wager, would speed to Aquitaine, one Lady Catherine to entertain. Aha! 'Tis clear, but 'twould be bootless as an undertaking. The best I could hope for is a chance encounter upon the road and a handshaking. Why for, good sir, mean'st thou that in the passing of a year she hath another suit entertained? I am undone. Nay, good sir, worry not. I merely speculate as to why thou wouldst curtail thy celebration of the passing of this year, when that which thou desirest most, according to our latest post, shall be passing through our gate, e'en as we deliberate. How so, sir? What riddle hast thou set us to, that would our onward journey shew? 1 week afore we have received a post, that the Queen of Aquitaine and most of the party that were here before shall to-day be a-knocking at our door. By Our Lady, and Dumaine not shaved! Otherwise I could not have craved so immediate a resolution to all our suits. Now are we in confusion, for we would change and best present ourselves and our good intent. Good Lord Ramiro, the Queen of Aquitaine doth stand before these walls, and one Lord Boyer hath me employed to send thee salutations and request entry to these halls. What say'st thou, he would inquire, to their train in its entire, hither to come and welcome be? Thou canst send the answer by me. Bid the Lord my fond felicitation, and the Queen as befits her station. Tell that in this house they have free reign, as they would in Aquitaine. Good sir, I'll be gone. Now, my lords, 'tis time to choose the advantage to win or lose, to retire to their chambers and prepare for formal meeting, or stand and stare behind the arras hanging there. I would fain see my Rosaline, as I would my Maria, but, my hairy friend, we must a barber for thee send, or both our razors to thee lend, to find thy face among this bush, or Catherine from thee will push, and she shall know thee not. Together we did find our loves, together, so say I. We should represent ourselves. To our chambers, let us fly. Ay, my lords, to thy chambers in thy joyous rapture trip. Rejoice thee, and spare no thought for those in sorrow's grip. My Lord Ramiro, may I present the Queen of Aquitaine, who sent herself upon an embassy to settle matters vis-à-vis, which land is hers, which land Navarre's, and to settle most particular the matter of 100,000 crowns for receipts which she can lay down. Good sir, the Queen needs no such introduction, for as protector mine instruction is to bid thee welcome all, and wait such matters and their gall, until Ferdinand to us restored will settle all with kingly skill. So again I bid thee welcome. Good sir, wilt thou not hear our embassy? Your Majesty knows we await the return of the king. And when is he expected? Majesty, I have sent a most accomplished man to bring us news or escort the sovereign lord from his hermitage. Though power have I in the affairs of state, I thought perhaps thou wouldst rather wait, and deal directly with the king as he so near is to returning. In the meantime, I bid thee most welcome, and invite thy esteemed company to feast with us this night. Now I understand, my lord, and shall accept thy most gracious invitation. Thou shalt not find us tardy or inept in raising celebration of the king's most noble undertaking. My lord! What manner of interruption is this? Your Majesty, I beg thy most regal pardon. This is the man I did send to rouse our king. What means thou, Victor, to forget thy station, manners, and the respectful nature of this our court? Forgive me, sir, Majesty. My lord, I must speak with thee incontinently upon a matter of great import to us all. What then, man? Out with it. I cannot say if thou shouldst command me to speak so plain afore assembled company. It is a sensitive matter, pertinent to the king. Victor, is it? Where is the king? Wherefore stands thou so as one amazed, tongue-tied? Please, Majesty. My lord, I am commanded to speak and compelled to answer upon a matter of state, perchance in the presence of ears that should not hear. Is it so sensitive and urgent a matter, Victor? Aye, my lord. Good then. Majesty, whilst it flies in the face of all protocols courtly and ambassadorial, I would prevail upon thee to excuse me to attend what I must, with urgency, for the good of the state. Lord Boyer, bring my ladies hence and inquire of our chambers. I shall here remain. Majesty, I shall of course obey and return to attend thee. Majesty, methinks perhaps thou hast taken me up wrong. In the interest of the state, I must hear Victor in camera. Good Lord Ramiro, art thou not advised that the king and I... Madam, I am set as protector of this realm Navarre, and therefore empowered to decide what is or is not for the best of this state. I presume too much upon thy office, look you. The king hath done this thing to prove himself at my behest. Therefore have I a duty to God and this realm to see all safe delivered, and on this I shall not rest. I love him dearly. Is it not enough? Then on this matter shall thee swear? Swear? That upon receipt of the intelligence that Victor shall report, thou shalt not utter one word of it to any living soul? To hear it thou must, and I urge thee to be not tardy, for I have a dread foreboding born of my love for the king. I feel my heart will burst ere I hear it. Then do I swear by mine honour, and before God, my tongue shall never utter nor repeat one word of this intelligence to any living soul. There, will that suffice? Proceed, Victor. My lord, Majesty, I took me to the foot of Mount Escurus, where the king his hermitage had made, and garnered from a shepherd, Lusaid so called, there was an hermit in a cave dwelling, who daily sang and raved, casting stones all round about at any that came near and shut. And Lusaid did also say this hermit like a sane man prayed. And art thou sure it was the king? Yes, be thou sure, Victor. Majesty, the Lord Ramiro can attest that I am best placed to know the king best, for when he and the king were boys, they, for some diversion from their toys, would come to me, and I would show the rod and reel, the knife, the bow, how to catch a trout with tickling, and how to preserve a fruit by pickling. Now, even on pain of death, when I have this said in all one breath, I know the king, and I know the king be mad. Mad, sayest thou? It cannot be. Victor, I bid thee give report that all is well. Thou must be mistaken. My Lord Ramiro, what sayest thou? Compel this man to tell a different tale. If any man but he who stands before us here had poured such abhorrent news into mine ear, my sword would have leapt up from my side and cut a new mouth for him, full head wide. Victor, I know thine answer shall remain, yet I shall ask it all the same. Be thou sure 'twas he did rave and rain stones on like to a knave, for on thine answer much doth rest. Navarre must know what's for the best. Would, my lord, I was mistaken, but from mine answer is not shaken. To see a man, a noble king, on his knees a-prattling, and say that fish will clean his ears, doth compound, not confuse, my fears. Enough! We must recover the king with all haste. We must bring the most expert physic. We shall do nothing, Aquitaine. Thou art the instrument of this good man's destruction, and thou hast done quite enough. There is naught to keep thee here. I shall dispatch thine embassy. for 'tis plain 'twill be beyond the king. Thy patch of foreign dirt, it is of no use to Navarre, take it so and rule it. The 100,000 for which thou hast receipt, 'tis forgotten. Such is my judgment, as protector past. Now, madam, there are matters grave which command my attention. I bid thee good day, safe journey, and do offer any assistance as thou may require it. Ask in my name, and it is yours. The letters of state decree as regards thine embassy shall be writ, signed, and sent to thine own court. Come, Victor, there is much to do. Thy servant, Majesty.
How can this be? Am I so summarily dismissed, blamed and left so bereft that I am as lonely and confused as he that I am accused of harming, when not 1 hour before all was good in the world and promised so much? How, in less than a world's turn, can the world turn so? Now I must to Aquitaine, and tell none of what I know, or mine own pain.